Hiya guys, how you doing? It's only me, good old Nudger, back with another reaction for you. And once again, Friday has come around, the start of a weekend, so that means it's comedy weekend time. So, as I said last Sunday when I dropped Steve Hughes and Two Soups, what I'm going to start doing is, of a weekend, I'm going to be doing comedy sketches just to mix it up a bit on my channel. So this is, I suppose you could say, the first official weekend of it. Me doing 3 on Friday, 3 on Saturday, 3 videos on Sunday. Now, I hope you enjoy all of the comedy sketches that I pick out. A lot of them are just done randomly, you know, so here's one. This is George Carlin on soft language. Now, I remember George Carlin from the Bill and Ted movies, because he played Rufus, didn't he? And he was also in, I remember a film, what was it called? Outrageous Fortune. He was in that with Bette Midler and Shelley Long. Yeah, I remember that as well. So he does comedy even in that. So hopefully this will be just as funny. So without any further ado, what do you reckon? Should I do it straight away? Yeah, why not? Come on then, ready? Let's count it down. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Come on, George, what you got?
But it didn't happen, and one of the reasons is because we were using that soft language, that language that takes the life out of life. And it is a function of time. It does keep getting worse. Give you another example. Sometime during my life, toilet paper became bathroom tissue. I wasn't notified of this. No one asked me if I agreed with it. It just happened. Toilet paper became bathroom tissue. Sneakers became running shoes. False teeth became dental appliances. Medicine became medication. Information became directory assistance. The dump became the landfill. Car crashes became automobile accidents. Partly cloudy became partly sunny. Motels became motor lodges. House trailers became mobile homes. Used cars became previously owned transportation. Room service became guest room dining. And constipation became occasional irregularity. When I was a little kid, if I got sick, they wanted me to go to the hospital and see the doctor. Now they want me to go to a health maintenance organization or a wellness center to consult a healthcare delivery professional. Poor people used to live in slums. Now the economically disadvantaged occupy substandard housing in the inner cities.
How does he... I mean, I know a lot of stand-up comedians, like, they work on their routine over and over again. Yeah, sometimes they'll stand in front of a mirror, from what I was told, and they'll just keep doing it, and they'll add little bits and pieces to it. By the end of... this is just by going on Joe Rogan. Yeah, from what he said, what a lot of comedians do is every time they'll do a set, is they will listen, like every time they do a gag, depending on what gets the most laughs, it's like, right, I can use that. The parts that don't get laughs, all right, I could trim that out maybe, and then bring this here, bring that there, combine it. You get what I'm saying? Till their routine becomes smooth. So, but to remember all of that is still really impressive, and he's not wrong, is he? He really isn't wrong. So much has changed, and yeah, we don't get a say in it. It's like, well, yeah, who changes all this? It's crazy.
And they're broke. They're broke. They don't have a negative cash flow position. They're fucking broke. Because a lot of them were fired. You know, fired. Management wanted to curtail redundancies in the human resources area. So many people are no longer viable members of the workforce. Smug, greedy, well-fed white people have invented a language to conceal their sins. It's as simple as that. The CIA doesn't kill anybody anymore. They neutralize people. Or they depopulate the area. The government doesn't lie, it engages in disinformation. The Pentagon actually measures nuclear radiation in something they call sunshine units. Israeli murderers are called commandos. Arab commandos are called terrorists. Contra killers are called freedom fighters. Well, if crime fighters fight crime and firefighters fight fire, what do freedom fighters fight? They never mention that part of it to us, do they? Never mention that part of it. And some of this stuff is just silly. We all know that. Like on the airlines, they say they want a pre-board. Well, what the hell is pre-board? What does that mean? To get on before you get on? They say they're going to pre-board those passengers in need of special assistance. Cripples. Simple, honest, direct language. There's no shame attached to the word cripple that I can find in any dictionary. No shame attached to it. In fact, it's a word used in Bible translations. Jesus healed the cripples. Doesn't take 7 words to describe that condition. But we don't have any cripples in this country anymore. We have the physically challenged.
Yep, I was waiting for that.
Is that a grotesque enough evasion for you? How about differently abled? I've heard them called that, differently abled. You can't even call these people handicapped anymore. They'll say, we're not handicapped, we're handy-capable. These poor people have been bullshitted by the system into believing that if you change the name of the condition, somehow you'll change the condition. Well, hey, cuz, doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. We have no more deaf people in this country, hearing impaired. No one's blind anymore, partially sighted or visually impaired.
Yep.
We have no more stupid people. Everybody has a learning disorder. Or he's minimally exceptional.
That is very true, actually. And the idea of common sense in a lot of people has just gone way out the window. You know, you ask, like, say to people, it's just common sense. Their answer to that, where's the proof? Show me proof. Oh my God, what of common sense? All right, you're a dumbass. How about that? There's your proof. Oh my God, he's so spot on.
How would you like to be told that about your child? He's minimally exceptional. Oh, thank God for that. Psychologists actually have started calling ugly people those with severe appearance deficits. It's getting so bad that any day now I expect to hear a rape victim referred to as an unwilling sperm recipient. And we have no more old people in this country. No more old people. We shipped them all away, and we brought in these senior citizens. Isn't that a typically American 20th century phrase? Bloodless, lifeless. No pulse in one of them. A senior citizen. But I've accepted that one. I've come to terms with it. I know it's here to stay. We'll never get rid of it. That's what they're going to be called, so I'll relax on that. But the one I do resist, the one I keep resisting, is when they look at an old guy and they'll say, look at him, Dan. He's 90 years young. Imagine the fear of aging that reveals. To not even be able to use the word old to describe someone, to have to use an antonym. And fear of aging is natural, it's universal, isn't it? We all have that. No one wants to get old, no one wants to die, but we do. So we bullshit ourselves. I started bullshitting myself when I got to my 40s. As soon as I was in my 40s, I'd look in the mirror and I'd say, well, I guess I'm getting older. Older sounds a little better than old, doesn't it? Sounds like it might even last a little longer. Bullshit, I'm getting old. And it's okay, because thanks to our fear of death in this country, I won't have to die. I'll pass away. Or I'll expire like a magazine subscription. If it happens in the hospital, they'll call it a terminal episode. The insurance company will refer to it as negative patient care outcome. And if it's the result of malpractice, they'll say it was a therapeutic misadventure. I'm telling you, some of this language makes me want to vomit. Well, maybe not vomit. Makes me want to engage in an involuntary personal protein spill. Thank you all.
What can you say, guys? As always, I mean, that was fun. That was fun, and they get on some very, very valid spots, didn't they? Absolutely. Even the pre-boarding on a plane. What is it? You want to get on? I like that. You want to board before you board? What? The landfill. Yeah, the dump is now the landfill. Yeah, no, and things like that. The hospital is a wellness centre. Yeah, no, and yeah, it's just, where has all this terminology come from? It is ridiculous. I can't believe it, but I can see why a lot of people enjoy it. Like, have enjoyed George Carlin. I'd love to know what he'd make of today. Oh my God, he would have. I think he wouldn't be able to get. Mind you, even then, he just doesn't look like he cares really with what he's saying. Yeah, no, he just got to the point. Well, what are they gonna do? So, good on him. Alright guys, well this is the first of a couple of George Carlin videos I'm going to be doing reactions to. There is a couple of others. I'll let you wait before I'll put them up. I'm going to do them, they'll be up for this weekend, don't get me wrong. Okay, and I hope you enjoy it, as well as all the others that are going to be up. So, before I go, just remember guys, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell, and hit that subscribe button, please. Help me get to 10,000 subs. It really, really is what I'd like, is the play button that you get. That'd be excellent. Also, with the link that's down in the comments, yeah, the link that I put, the reason why I'm doing that is because I really want to do so much more with this channel, but because obviously cost of living and everything else, I can't afford to do it on my own. A lot of the software that I need, I don't have, and my computer just isn't powerful enough to do it anyway. So I'm gonna have to outsource it, but unfortunately that costs money, and it's money that I don't have, which is why I've asked for the donations. Just take a look down there. It's the down at Slot King 337 PayPal me. Yeah, do that. Only click on that. Don't hit the thumbs up on it if you're not gonna donate, please. That's there for the donations. I don't see the point in people pressing the thumbs up on that. I mean, that's like saying, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Well, thank you. It is, yeah. And don't get me wrong, millions of YouTubers do the same thing. But don't just click on it. If you're gonna press on it, actually click the link and donate. Okay, I think that's the best way of saying it. Right, guys, thank you very much, and I'll catch you for the next comedy reaction for this weekend. Catch you later.